All right, my friends, welcome back to Rug Boy X1 Gaming and Tech Reviews. I'm Andrew, and today we're checking out the Fanatec Clubsport DD. We're on the Next Level Racing wheel stand, we're on the FGT Cockpit today. We got this set up. We're using the full-on setup today with the Clubsport V3 pedals and the ERS4 seat with the haptic feedback pad. Haptic feedback pad's not turned on today. We are fully relying on Fanatec's very own full force technology, and it came to my attention that it is supported in Assetto Corsa or EVO, and so I was like, all right, let's try that, because I've jumped in this game and I've tested this on the Logitech Full Force, so I wanted to see if it was true, and sure shit, we are getting full force on this game. You can feel that in the bass. So what I wanted to try though is, because this wheel is kind of heavy, kind of hollow or solid. So I wanted to try it with something a little more okay, yeah, you can definitely feel it reverb through this wheel more. Whereas the other one, because this wheel is so much more dense, I think it kind of limits the feel a little bit. Because I've got it maxed out. So just to make sure, is what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here, escape settings. So you do have the setting in here. You go to Fanatec wheel settings, and then you come down here and it says audio based force feedback. So we'll turn that all the way off. Apply, back, resume. Wait, what the heck? I wonder if I've got that wheel. I think I might not have that one set up. Really? Now it's not gonna let me freaking shift it? Settings, controls, Fanatec. Well, I guess you can't switch your wheels on this one like you used to be able to. Back. Okay. Nah, there we go. Okay, so now we got that off now. I just had to reset my wheel. But now I don't have any type of force feedback. I'm probably gonna have to reset the game, so give me a second to do that. Probably have to reset the game to get the force feedback to come back on. That really sucks that like there's something wrong with hot swapping these all of a sudden. So let's get out of here, quit, confirm. Okay, discard that, play. It's just kind of been my luck lately. Because the whole point is to see if it's actually working. I should not have changed the freaking steering wheel. All right, continue, because it doesn't say anything in the patch notes or anything like that. So, single player. Whoa, damn, you should have felt that. This thing has got some power. Some absolute maximum power. Okay, so we'll just hit the drive button. All right. Okay, now we are just back to regular good old 4C feedback. Force feedback, but I got my Tootsie Ticklers because I'm on the Clubsport V3 inverted. Okay, so say here, nothing. She just nothing. So if we go back into the settings, controls, Fanatec, settings, and then audio based. Wow, I could do this probably faster with the other thing. So we'll turn that all the way up to 100. And now we'll get back out. Apply. Okay, back. Instantly I can feel that rumble. And it syncs to my revving. And now things like ABS actually freaking engage. You saw like the tire slip and the oh boy, yeah. The rumble strips do feel more pronounced when you drive on the dirt or on the, yeah. This actually, I don't know, man. Like, I think this makes a massive freaking difference. I'm not even, like, I don't know why it does to me, but feeling like the extra added stuff absolutely makes a difference for me. Whew. It was definitely feeling like, I think it reverbs through my R330 better. This is a pretty dense wheel, so I feel like that kind of dampens it a little bit. To be completely honest with you, I love this wheel though. So I mean, it's like doesn't matter if it dampens it or not. Just as long as it feels good on my rally wheel, we're good. But it still definitely adds more to the immersion when you're driving, and you can feel like the low hum of the tires and stuff. Let's see that. Just a nice little start moving. And you can kind of feel like a little bit of a hum. And then as it intensifies, it starts to get thicker. Now instead of it just feeling like docile while you're moving, you can actually feel like that like there's a little bit of like distinct friction in what you're doing, and for me it adds to the immersion significantly over it not being there. The overall feeling just feels better. When you're turning, you've got a little bit extra grain. It's like a grained, like a fine-tuned feel. Like you can actually feel like the grittiness of a tire, like the tires, like how you would think they would feel in real life. So it's just converting sound and telemetry to the freaking wheel to give you these sensations, which is absolutely incredible. How good this just it doesn't replace the already good force feedback that Fanatec already has. Like, it's already freaking good. Like, seriously, like the force feedback that Fanatec puts out is just incredible. This amplifies that to a point where you're like, oh my goodness. You probably don't feel like, oh yeah, I need that extra subtle freaking feedback, but you do. You absolutely do. You do need that. It really does help you feel that more subtle. You know, like if I'm coming around here and I start going fast, you know. Sorry guys, I just like to drive and talk, and I like to feel this stuff, and you can't really, I mean, you can feel it. You can feel it just fine, but like if you're not paying attention to what it feels like. Yeah, see, like this feels absolutely freaking fire. Wow. Damn. Whoa, man. Yeah. When you feel that ABS kick in, dude, you're like, holy sheesh. You freaking start to tense up a little bit, man, like white knuckles. Because you're like, oh gosh, am I going to stop? Because you're not locking up at all, and your ABS is just, oh, you can feel it pulsate. Once you start getting to that level, oh man. Oh man. So when I was just coming around that corner, I usually go a little bit slower, but then when I floored it, I could feel the wheel kind of tighten up to like reinforce that I had more grip. Going faster, I was like, damn, that is cool. But plus you get like that graininess, like as you're driving, you can feel like, it feels like the motor is actually running. And that is cool, my friends. That is absolutely cool. What's good is the freaking ABS kind of syncs with my pedals to produce even more rumble or more of an effect, because my Clubsport V3 pedals have actually got that the little motors too. So it's really cool. Like, it's really cool. I mean, I kind of like the way this feels a little bit, not necessarily more than True Force. True Force is really good, but I feel like True Force is more True Force and Full Force. I don't know. I'm going to have to do a full-on separate video of those two and how they actually feel. You know, put some more time into that, because True Force the other day on Assetto Corsa Competizione, I was sitting there and I was in that Austin Martin, and that thing just, it growls so like so burly, and it was like you could feel that like in the wheelbase. Whereas these cars here, they're not feeling as burly as that one did, and this motor is significantly more powerful. So I was kind of expecting something to feel like that. So I'm gonna put more work into it. I got to get used to the way this feels first, and then I mean, like, obviously on that I'm on a 320 millimeter rim, and it's not as dense as this one. So, you know, it just feels completely different. But yes, guys, Assetto Corsa EVO does support Full Force now, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I was like, damn it, I bought the Clubsport DD. It only works on GT7 and iRacing, and I play neither of those. And so now I got at least one AC EVO, but we're gonna be trying Project MOZA Racing next. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. Now we're on. Let me just get you so you guys can kind of maybe see that. I don't think you guys were able to see that. You were just talking to me the whole time. So now we're on Project MOZA Racing. We're on a Fanatec. I went into the settings and I turned let's see, where's my view changer button on here? Okay. I got a false one. Okay, so I got good freaking feedback right there. Got the feedback that you would expect from all of that. Yep, you got the feedback. Nice, smooth, freaking Fanatec feeling. Just feels absolutely incredible. So now let's go and see if we actually do get force feedback, haptic strength. Let's go all the way, max it out. Save, because that's what it is set to when you're not there. So, okay. Okay. Dude, you actually have it on this too. Feels a little bit more faint on this though. I don't think it's I don't think it's fully active because it felt way better. I mean, it feels better on Assetto Corsa EVO. But like you can definitely feel like the yeah, like I can feel it. So if I go into settings again, put devices, and we turn the haptic strength back down to off. Force feedback headroom. Okay, space. Okay, shave. So I mean, the regular force feedback feels fine. I think it does support it. I think it does, guys. I honestly do. I'm trying to figure out, like, let's see. I'll turn that back all the way up. Just want max freaking. Did I already save it? Yeah, I saved it. Okay, back. Okay, we need to go to another track. Because you know what the funny thing is? Every time I come to this track, it it's almost like the car kind of feels a little bit more watered down. So let's go to this one and test this one out, because I think it's working. Because when I think it's working. I do think that full force is actually working on this game. Dude, I think my GPU might be freaking cooking itself right now. Look at that. Well, we are on the 5090. Never seen her do that on this game, so. Sparkling. It's getting more and more and more better. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, we're at like 517 watts. Look at that. Look how bad it's gotten. It just crashed. Ooh, look at the lights, dude. Yeah, dude, I think my GPU might just be freaking cooked. 590, almost 600 watts for this game with no other cars on there. Well, you know what? The 5090 is an awesome GPU, but unfortunately, NVIDIA and their freaking wisdom out there just throwing stuff at the wall kind of makes sense. Yeah, just let the people deal with it. Honestly, guys, I don't think it's working on this. I think sometimes I feel like it is, but it's so low, like the feeling's so low. I don't think it works on here. So, all right, at least we do know that it is working on Assetto Corsa EVO, like it does actually work there. It doesn't appear to be working very well or at all on Project MOZA Racing. So that kind of sucks a little bit, because I was really hoping that it would work on this one, because it's a brand new game, and so I was really hopeful that it would work on here. The force feedback actually feels incredible though. Like, it feels absolutely incredible. So that's not a big issue. So other than that, like, I'll have to check and see if my GPU is actually cooking itself or not. Because that's wild. That is wild. To get those right there like that. But it only seems to happen once we start getting much higher. Let's see. Oh, we're up to the 80s. The force feedback on here just absolutely feels peach, man. Blue, 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 blue. Oh no! They're gonna be mad at me for racing against myself. Oh man, Fanatec just feels so great anyways. It's just so nice. Oh, force feedback on here just feels incredible. Look at that. Blah. Maybe it is a game. Maybe it is a freaking game. So, all right, guys, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.